All right, so I think we're live. Let's take a look on the YouTube and Discord. Oh, yeah. All right, let's see. Are we live? Yes, we are. Okay, nice. Now let me just pull this up here. Hey, John Jensen. Good evening to you. Thank you for joining the live stream. Hello, Gujo. Nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. The one, nice to have you here as well. We're going to grab this link here and post it into our Discord. The September contest. Yes, we are in September now. That is not yet up, but it will be later today or tomorrow morning is kind of the game plan. So be on the lookout of that. I do still have a couple rewards I need to send out for the last giveaway contest based on those winners. I'm still getting some later responses, so we're kind of getting into the end of that. So we're going to finish that up here soon. I've got some Milanos and a Coke here I will be enjoying throughout the stream. Do not mind that. Okay, let's see. We got this live stream here. Post the link. Those mint Milanos, man. They're good. Okay, so we got that posted. Hello. Nice to have you here. We've also got Gary H. in the house. Nice to have you guys here. Anthony Smith. Hello. Thank you for joining the live stream. I also believe I still owe a couple rewards from last stream. Pretty sure. If I haven't gone back to, I apologize. We're going to get all those rewards sent out later today before I post the official videos. So that's how you know the videos will be posted either later tonight or early tomorrow morning. Either right around stream time probably or right before. I'm not 100% sure yet. But we will, yes, definitely have a stream tomorrow as well. All right, let me start this Great Storm event here. Hopefully we don't have any issues. Yeah, I know, right? I mean, these Milanos are good. I haven't had Milanos in a minute, but I cannot complain. They are good. They are very good. All right, so obviously we have the Great Storm event going on right now. But we do have a couple changes, and I do need to start trying to be a little bit more savvy with saving those Great Atrium. Are they called seeds now? Still like not used to the terminology yet. For the Great Atrium. Wow, okay. Whew. Let's see if we can get this going here. C'è te mandare. Hey, Mr. Big, nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. Let's see. Hey, Riddler568, nice to have you here as well. Thank you guys for hopping on. Yeah, Anthony, they really are, like, I don't even see these, but they're basically like cookies on each side, so like kind of like I don't know how to explain it. Just like kind of like breaded cookies on the outside, and then chocolate on the one side, milk chocolate, and then you have the other side is the white, which is the mint, and it's very, very good. Very good. All right. So a couple things here to look at. I'm going to make this bigger. Let's see. So now that we are in full screen, I'm talking about the Soul Atrium and how we can claim these daily little soul crystals. That's what they're called, soul crystals. I'm going to save up to 10 and hope that I can summon 10 at a time. I don't know if that's possible. Has anyone done that yet? I'm sure it's mathematically possible to do, have done it already. But I'm curious if you actually can use summon all 10 using the soul crystal, or you have to go one at a time. I could see Hero Wars making it so you can only do one at a time. Kind of annoying, but I get it. They don't want to give out 2,000 emeralds just for that. But yeah, all right. So that is the Soul Atrium. We're a little bit caught up here. I mean, really, not a whole lot new, other than they're being a little bit more transparent with what rewards you can get. And there are some guaranteed rewards. I kind of wish you could kind of see what the guaranteed future rewards are. If you can, and I just am not aware of it, let me know how we can do that. I know there's an all rewards, and these are the grand prizes, but that's pretty much it that I'm seeing. Anyway, all right, so there is that. Let's close this. You can do 10 at one time. Very, very nice, John. Did you end up getting the 2,000 emeralds when you did that? I know some people were mentioning going to do it, but I don't know if it actually happened or if they're waiting, right? You could be waiting to basically, save up for that heroic chest, because I know some of the events do ask you to actually open up a good amount of heroic chest. I keep calling it heroic chest. That's going to be a bad habit or a hard habit to break. The Soul Atrium. So we'll see if any events eventually have Soul Atrium pulls. But yeah, kind of a big deal. I kind of like the fact that you can stack them. You could not stack them before. It's definitely going to be a challenge for me at first to start stacking them, because I keep wanting to use them, because the way that we used to have it, right? You had to spend it or you lost it. And now it's no longer the case. So definitely kind of getting acquainted kind of to the newer Soul Atrium. Definitely a new look in Dominion. They've kind of reworked everything in the sense that everything's a lot smaller. I will escape from here just real quick, because we do have the Strongford quiz as well. And some of you guys might remember that with this event, you just need to be in first place or within the top 3 even for a split second. So here you can see I did right at the start of the event. You can kind of see a day ago, I guess. 2 a.m. my time, was a little dedicated at it. Got up to that first place rank, so I'm expecting to see some, hopefully, avatars, right? Sometimes we get avatars for these events. Hoping to see that here in the near future with the Lore Festival. I got really lucky with some of my questions were, right in my ballpark. And we crushed them. So definitely was nice. We didn't miss a single question. Not jinxing anything at this point, because we already answered them all that we could at that time. But yeah, okay, we got some frames here. Diamond Scholar frames. So we got some frames. We will grab these here. And we're actually gonna go ahead and put on that diamond frame. I think that looks kind of cool. Let's do that. Let's change the frame. I really like that Hero Wars gives us this option to kind of update some of our frames. I think it looks pretty dang cool. The diamond, there we go. And let's see, what else did we get here? Ooh, Foundations of Power. Wow, we've got a lot of events going on at the same time now. This is kind of, I mean, it's newer for me. I'm not used to having this many events. Been really swamped, but now I'm getting to have a little bit more free time in Hero Wars, which is great. And let's take a look here. So, Great Summer Event is obviously going on. Great opportunity to try to pick up some pet soul chests. That's really what I'm going to be shooting for this event. And these expeditions, I like them. Just sometimes forget to do them lately because I've been so short on time. But I think we'll be able to revamp that. You only get the 2,000 emeralds when you spend emeralds. Fair enough. I get it, Hero Wars. Don't love it, but I get it. I get it. Hey, Prax. Nice to have you here. You had the habanero wing challenge. You ate 12 of them. That's impressive. I am not the strongest of stomach when it comes to eating too many spicy foods. I'd probably be able to do 2 wings, and then I'd be struggling. So 12, that's impressive, Prax. Hats off to you on it. I'd be going to the mild after the first 2 and drinking milk. But very nice, very nice, very nice. Glad to hear that you survived one way or another. All right, let's see. We've got these little expeditions starting out here. And I do like the fact that Hero Wars has kind of like a smaller, more compact feel now. But I am curious why they decided to get rid of the hero chest. It's more roomy, that's for sure. Grand Arena, right? But if you're going to do that, why not collapse potentially both Arena and Grand Arena into one? I know we already did that on mobile. So if you really wanted to, make it even more condensed, you could combine those two. Just make it Arena, get rid of Grand Arena, and then you can make this a different type, the Grand Arena, right? Which is a different type of gameplay when you are on mobile. If they want to do that, they could still do that. But it's interesting that they've really shrunk things down. I haven't seen an official memo as to the exact reason why yet. I just know that there was a revamped look. But I will look on Hero Wars page here. We'll look at it a little bit shortly. But if someone knows already, let me know because I missed the memo on that. But yes, obviously you can tell here the Wi-Fi is now up and running much more smoothly than it was. We're having some issues a couple streams ago, and it was, for me at least, very frustrating. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I'm happy to say that we are in a much better friendly zone for the purposes of streaming now. So that is a lot better. We've gotten that fixed. All right, so we're claiming a bunch of really nice rewards here, some certificates, and it looks like daily logins are emeralds. I mean, how can you not love that? Earning quiz points can get you some chaos particles as well. So we will be answering some questions here. It looks like I like to do the tower as well, but we'll start by spending some energy here. I don't know if you guys noticed at all, but my Lars, actually, we finished the Creator of Worlds item this past week. Nabbed the last, I think, 50 or so Creator World recipes, and I would say like 20 or so Simon's Enlightenment to finish off that last item. Then now I'm going to go back to Krista. I think it's time to get Krista up to Red +2 or as close to it as possible, and try to finish off my twins set, right? And then get on to the next project and really focus on that, right? So I really want to have a couple of good options when I'm looking at Grand Arena, and just like in case we have another event like we did where we weren't allowed to use a specific number of heroes and we we're just trying to fight, essentially, I'd like to have more options available. And down the line, I'd like to also obviously have some options for Osh. So that is all going into the thought process there. All right, Great Storm. We expended some energy. Let's take a look here. Strong for quiz. We will use 10 tickets. What does the Runic Blade skill icon look like? Well, I don't really know. Is Runic Blade... don't know who it's for. Let's take a look at G real quick. Probably shouldn't be taking this much time. Don't know what the Runic Blade is. We're going to just guess at this point. I guess it's that. Okay, it was the other one. Whoops. That's okay. It's the first question we've gotten wrong. We'll try this again. How many different masks can Peppy summon with her Masquerade skill? I feel like the answer is 4. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Luckily, we're not wrong, and it is 4. Prax ate 10. That's still a ton, man. I could eat 2, and that's about it. Bass. Hey, Bass. Didn't get my spin the wheel reward last month. No problem. Make sure to message me if you haven't already. Ideally, either on YouTube, the last video that I did, or in Discord, just so that I don't forget. I don't want to leave people hanging. And Bass, no problem. Hey, Rantop, nice to have you here. Calnap, hello as well. Let's see. Can we get one more of these right? Let's see. What do you have to do in order to obtain a Gurwell City History fragment? You need to complete a 3-star mission. Hopefully it's not 1. Yeah, okay, we got it. It is 3 stars. We got up to 2,000 points. How many do you need for the final rewards here? Let's see. 2,500, 3,500. You need a good amount of rewards still to get through this. And we still have time. Still have plenty of time. Expeditions. Start that one up. Start me up. All right, so we grabbed that there. We got some Satori fans there. Expeditions 14 started. Let's do the tower real quick and clear through that. Running a lot more smoothly, obviously, which is nice. We've got some nice items there. I'd love to get nice. We did get the Alchemist set. I always need a lot of those fragments lately, so I'm happy to pull those. We'll take the coins as well, the tower coins. The cleaver here, not as often needed as I would think, but actually sometimes you do need this Devourer of Mages for your mages. But the Alchemist set is kind of what has been taking up a lot of my energy in terms of the in-game energy. We got some Envari shield there. Alchemist set, lovely, great pull. Now I don't really like the Crow Bulgar's poleaxe. I feel like it's a pretty commonly pulled item, but that's okay. Not too much gold, but we don't really need it right now. We're not in a gold drought. We are actually in a good spot with gold, so I'm not complaining. You always need gold. Appreciate you, Mr. Big. We will get rewards out soon. Which, I don't know if you guys just hopped on, I will be planning on checking my YouTube comments and my Discord and getting those all looked at before I post the next contest. So if you're still not seeing a response or something by the time those videos are posted, then you definitely need to message me and get a hold of me so that we can make sure to send out those rewards, but we should be good. See you wanted. I thought we have an event to open tower chests later. Not that I'm seeing, but I mean, I'm sure that future events will need more chest towers pulls as well. Would not surprise me at all based on how many events Hero Wars is throwing at us. 3 right now, technically. Really, I guess 2, but I would say basically 2.5 if you consider Foundations of Power a kind of like mini event as well. And I think I'm going to actually take advantage of this if I have some summoning spheres. And I do. So 100 is what we're going to open. Hopefully we get one Super Titan. That'd be very cool. If not, that's okay. Anthony Smith, the new contest will be posted either later tonight or tomorrow early. I'm thinking right before the stream or right after-ish, if at the latest. That is the current game plan for when those videos will be posted. Discord is not up yet either, but it will be. It will be. And I'm probably going to do the Discord. Actually, I'm going to post that and fix that actually right here on the live stream. So right when we end, you guys can start entering on the Discord side of things right away. The Facebook and web videos won't be posted until a little later. I do want to make sure I get out some rewards before we get on there. So we'll do that. Let's see. Praxis Kira, red +2 soon on the way. Love that. Kira, one of my favorite heroes. I love her offensive capabilities. Really hard to deny that she might be one of the best heroes you can get for free through the campaign, right? And that's like the little what do you call it? Campaign is this. So campaign is this like item run through, right? And Kira's one of the few heroes who's super strong. They can get like semi early-ish, who really still plays a valuable role late in game. I mean, obviously they're all usable, but Kira just stands out, I think, to me in that way. That campaign of the campaign options, she's like one of the best attackers they can get early, which is great. So let me claim some of these things here. Great news. Got some stuff. We're getting through it. Cosmic battle is over. Cool. And Vari. Gold. Got some stuff to save for later. Season ended. Group gift. We'll take the ranking reward. Should probably make a hit. Even though it's a little late at this point. Okay, we will put in Helios Santos, and we'll put that in there. Let's see. What new Titan combo should I go for on the baby account? Thinking light dark with my Earth team. I really, really like the light team with the Earth team. I'm looking at my light team to be the next target, potentially between the light and dark. I would prefer light myself. I just think that the Super Titan, and I'm blanking on her name, I can picture her, Solaris, I think is just such a vital hero. She just really reminds me of Hyperion and really gives you some opportunity to heal that is rarely found in the Titans universe, I guess essentially you'd call it. That's how I feel about that. Anthony's saying there's a bunch of one-day events coming up over this little weekend here. I mean, we do have Memorial Day coming up, so Monday's off. A lot of people have that day off. Should be a pretty busy Hero Wars time as well. I think a lot of people will have some time to play, which should be kind of interesting, kind of nice, myself included. Let's see, elemental summoning. All right, let's see, what do we got here? I've never seen these dolls before. Elemental summoning dolls, maybe they're not really anything. Contains Titan potions, fire, water, and Earth Titan soul stones, and other valuable prizes. All right. Ooh. Okay. Kind of a bummer they don't include the light and dark Titans in it, but still some pretty nice pulls, actually. If you look at it, there's Eden there as Hyperion. Okay, much better than I anticipated, actually. So, take that. We get 18 back. But yeah, a couple of Super Titans in there. I mean, granted, 15 Soul Stones. Not crazy, but still respectable in kind of some of those pulls. Was not expecting that much value from Hero Wars. They usually don't drop very well. All right, so we got some decent pulls, and I mean, obviously we'll be trading them in anyway, but still kind of nice to get some better Soul Stones there of some Titans. So we'll trade those in here. I will be looking at the Titan Potion, mainly because we're working on upgrading our Solaris right now. I talked about her at the top of talking about these Titans, light versus dark, but I think Solaris for me is like one of those filler Titans you can kind of work into your lineup. And when you're fighting even in the, oh man, what's it called? Don't blow it. I'm trying to think. The dungeon, that's right. When you're fighting in the dungeon, I think Solaris is another, like, pretty useful hero. Like, obviously, Titan. Excuse me. And the reason I say that is I think that she provides some value in her healing ability. Again, like, let's say you have Hyperion. Now you have two healers. who can work in tandem essentially, and you can really use to your advantage because of that. So I think that's kind of like a nice little added benefit, and I think she'll be a nice addition to any team, regardless of how strong your team is. It making her better makes your whole team better. Hey Incognito, nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. Rantop says, I think the 4 Earth with Solaris can beat the 4 Water Araji team, to where the other Earth Titan combinations are win-lose depending on who Eden pulls under. I mean, I think if that's true, that's definitely a huge plus. But I mean, either way, I just think that she provides a lot of value in her healing ability that just isn't available for many types of heroes, especially looking at the Earth. I mean, I think Solaris is really that cushion that you'd want. So we're up to level 114 with her. Once we upgrade this here, that's kind of nice. It's a good little number. We'd obviously like to get up to 120 like the others, but got to start somewhere. And skin-wise here, we still have this champion skin for Avalon that can be improved. So we will work on that. Interesting that we still can't get these. It's only available during the event. How are you supposed to be able to get these in the future if you never got it? I wonder. All right, well, there is that. The merchant, we've kind of done a good job of clearing out most of our summoning spheres. Titan Valley, have not visited this guy in a hot sec. So we will go to the Altar of Elements, open up some of these. Just get it down to like 100. We don't really need to keep that many on hand, I don't think. Rare is it that I think that I need more than 200 of these ever at one time. Wait for the event to upgrade your Titans. There's going to be a one-day event where you have to level up Titans. Oops. Well, we will go back to that, I guess, and we'll take a look at that in a second as I upgrade my Dark Totem here a little bit. Probably should also be looking at my Light Totem, but the reason I start with Dark is because I have a 2-star Dark. Just doesn't make sense to go back to the Light just yet there. But we'll collect some Circle of Summoning later and restock for that later event. Shouldn't be too difficult. I did have, yeah, I have to join this adventure. I had a recommendation to join it, so we'll join it. And I'll just let them tell me where to go because we can do all of them. So we're not too concerned here about that adventure. It's pretty straightforward. Okay, so we still have that energy. Nothing crazy there. Season ending. Cool. All right, so we've gone through our mail in terms of Hero Wars. Inventory, consumable. Nice. Okay, can we... All right, so with that, it is back to looking at this Chaos event, the Great Storm. One of my favorite events, honestly, if you can get enough rewards, and I guess we won't wait too long. We're just going to go start this adventure and hope that they figure it out. Let's see. Got theory. Okay. My team is probably the most posed to take out the boss the easiest, but I also figured they probably are struggling, which is why they called me in. Damage resist. Tank. Mage. Pet. I'm not really seeing anything that's going to say I shouldn't use this team. So we're going to use this team here and just go for it. The Osh team, as if you will. And just go for it here. Upgrade Titan 3 levels in 1 of the days. Okay, I gotcha. We'll be able to do that pretty easily as well. I think the Titan skins were going to be a prize in one of the weeks of the season coming up. Great. Okay, so that just means Hero War is trying to squeeze more money out of these Titan skins. Fine. Super Titan is the first week grand prize. It's ironic that the best way to beat a maxed 4 Water Raji team is using a maxed 4 Fire Hyperion team. Yeah, I mean, can't go wrong, guys. Can't go wrong. Calnep says Iari and Solaris can heal more than Hyperion. Did not know that. Calnep says that the Water Team plus Iari and Solaris are very valuable in the dungeon, collecting a huge number of Titanite as they can heal. Looks like I'm going to have to look into investing more in these Water Titans, which I think is very, very fair. No reason not to. Let's go ahead and keep pursuing this. Mage Swiftness. I think we should be okay. We'll see how it ends up. Isaac, the biggest threat to our team here. But not so big that I think there's any reason to be concerned. The next gold season pass. How many Titan Spheres is it possible to get? I thought it was 3. I'm not quite sure what the question is here. Let's see. So this next gold season pass, how many Titan Spheres is it possible to get? I thought it was 3. For some reason I was thinking it was 2. Maybe it is 3. I haven't seen the legit final stats on that. For some reason I was thinking 2. But if you are able to get 3, that's pretty dang good. Countup says, are you sure that the 3 Earth and Light Titans and Totems will not handle 4 Water and Araji teams better? I mean, for me personally, I think the biggest thing with the Araji team is you just have to actually, kind of battle in the beginning with your Earth team. And as soon as Araji starts attacking, you just put up the shield and Araji takes himself out. But, hey, that's just me. But I did not realize that Rantop's saying the 4 Fire and Hyperion works really well against the 4 Water Raji. So, okay, that's something new that I'm going to have to look at a little bit more. Mr. Big says he uses that approach as well. Okay. Ray says, hey Gary, I think it will be 2. You have to use all 32 axes to clear the board to get a refresh. So you have another 14 guesses at the 32. Yeah, the new Light and Dark Titans are really, really going to be, I think, a push for a lot of people to max out. I think that's just, that's a little far out there. I believe John Jensen is also correct that there's 2 possible totems you can pull. One is guaranteed. Rantop says, with Earth, if Eden pulls the tank, there's a good chance you lose. That could be true as well. Especially if Nova stuns at a bad time. Alright, let's see. There we go. Nice little win there. Now the next step is basically we're just going to cruise around. Should be good here as well. Even though I realize Rufus can be problematic, I think we're good here. We're going to keep going around the outer ring here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back down and just take out these 2 and see what else needs to be done. Anthony Smith says you can get 1 if you buy 3 golden tickets, but there's a possibility you can get 2 if you buy the 4th golden ticket and buy the bundle 4 keys in the 4th week and have luck on your side to get 2. Yeah, I don't know. It seems like a long proposition with a lot of purchases needed to get to where you want. But yeah, a lot involved in getting those totems. Really hoping that there's just an easier way eventually down the line. But yeah, we'll see what ends up being the ultimate thing there. All right, let's take down these quick guys here. Mr. Big says he has his Moloch health skin to a specific level, 56, which allows him to survive all max water teams, right? And to punch first. Very nice. Gary says, what's the price going to be? I believe it's going to be $49.99, so it's going to be like pretty standard. But it's possible that I'm wrong and misinformed on that. But my understanding is it's going to be the same as the normal season cost. But someone can let me know if I'm wrong. That's just what I heard. Again, I haven't really been paying as much attention in recent days on that. But that last I heard that was the case, that they were going to have a standard cost on that particular event. But we'll see. Let me know if I'm wrong. Let me know if someone heard something different. That's just what I remember someone saying to me, $49.99. Granted, obviously, I think if you get a second one, right, or you make a chain through someone else by making a purchase, might be a little cheaper. $15 for every week. Okay, sorry about that. $15 each week, so 60 total, right? Yeah, about 60 total. So, you know, broke down 4 times. Yeah, okay. So I'm close, a little off, but still kind of pricey, I will say. Granted, it makes it seem less expensive because they broke it down that way. But, yeah. These guys. All right, hold on. Let me see. No reason to swap out here. We'll just go back to our original formation. And we'll take down 26 as well. Kind of wait and see unless there's another area I need to take down. There's no discount to purchase for guildmates. I still think they should do that. But I guess we're not doing that now. Okay, Hero Wars is saying we're losing too much profit. We're gonna go back to the old way of doing things, which is where you just have a standard purchase and it's gonna be a recurring purchase, and that's on top of the, what is it? The Valkyries. The Valkyrie, right? They really should just be like, if you make any other purchase that is not Valkyries, you should automatically get Valkyries. That's just me, though. Only need to buy 3 weeks for a guaranteed totem, but they did get rid of the discount. Not cool, man. Not cool. Don't love that. Do not love that. Okay, well, I think we got another nice little win here, hopefully. Once we take down 26, we're really just kind of playing the waiting game. And I think either myself or my guild mate can take down that other back end spot behind the cleaver, and we can kind of go from there. So I'll just leave it alone after this particular matchup. But it's nice to be back in the Hero Wars community. John says, only have to buy 3. Yep, gotcha. Rantop said, sounds like you get 11 keys per week, so you only need 3 tickets to get a totem fragment. Yep. Sounds like you guys are on the same page. I love that. And, I mean, it's good information to know. So it sounds like you need 3 tickets, so guaranteed 3 weeks, to get a guaranteed singular totem based on the upcoming season. You do have a chance at that second potential totem if you'd go for all 4 weeks, but again, not guaranteed. Kind of depends on your luck. And everyone knows RNG is not my favorite thing, so who knows how that will end up playing out. I should probably take down this part here and come back and go and do that. So we will do this. Okay, we need to avoid using physical attackers, so we'll take out our physical attackers, put in our magic attackers, hope that there is no Isaac, and there's not. We'll just completely finish off this route, leaving 32, meaning that our opponent needs to just do their side and avoid hopefully too many missteps. Should be good here on this particular adventure. Anthony says, you could get lucky with buying 2 tickets and be lucky in picking the right vault for the totem, which I am planning to do. Miss the first week ticket, buy the second and third, and try my luck. Anthony Smith going very, very strategic. Hopefully it pays off for you. Heck, who knows? Maybe you pull it on the first try. That's the dream, right? Everyone gets it on the first pull. Do we know if the Totem Grand Prize will be available once refreshed? I haven't heard anything on that. I'm hoping, but I haven't heard anything official on that. That's unfortunate. So because we didn't have any magic attack or physical attackers, we did get stopped here, but I don't think it's going to matter once we do this. In the live stream, Daniel had 11 keys and got the totem in like 5 picks. Was it rigged? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it's rigged. I just think that you have a very, it's very statistically uncertain with what we're going to see. And again, it is an RNG kind of a deal. I mean, if you got 22 chances and you get 11, you basically, I mean, at the end of the day, you have about a 50% chance at the end of the day, right? I mean, obviously, each individual chance, if we're looking at it individually, 1 out of 22, you basically have a 5% pull chance each time you pull. But yeah, Rantop saying you need to pick all 32 chests to refresh. So you can't get just lucky, I guess, and be fortunate enough to be able to get that. But let's see, Mr. Big says, if it was, would Nexters tempt us even more with that info? I think they would. Yeah, I think that's fair. I think if it was, to be something like that, where Nexters and Hero Wars, like, you can keep trying to take a chance and get lucky. Hero Wars would definitely be like, you get unlimited totems or finish off all your totems like that. Yeah, I could see that. You do need to pick all 32 to refresh. So if you're really lucky, I guess you get the totem in 33 attempts. But that, let's see. So 33 attempts, that is 3 weeks, right? So if you're super duper lucky, you get in 3 weeks 2 totems, right? If that math's right. Someone can tell me if I'm wrong. But I think that makes sense, right? So that's 11, 22, 33. 11 keys per week. 11 times 3 is 33. 32 pulls, which means 33. Yeah, there you go. 33 would, if you're super duper lucky and you get on that 5% chance, you get that pull. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how that all plays out. I don't think everyone's going to have the necessarily best luck. Some people are going to have good luck, some people are not. It's just going to be, how it plays out. All right, so we've got 3 moves left. This really leaves me in a weird spot. I'm going to wait to see what my guildmates do here. I can either go for 32 or 17, or if needed, 1, 2, 3. Really can't get to the boss. So at this point, I mean, it almost makes just sense to go back here and take that one out and leave my guildmate to decide if he wants to go to 11, 32, or a different spot. We'll leave it be for now. We'll come back. We got that going. Airship. We will claim. Yeah, so you got that one chance. I mean, that's some serious luck. 5% on that first open. I mean, I don't know. 5% to me does not sound like great odds. Not something I'd take a chance on, but you know, never know. It is a better odds than getting the lottery, I guess, if you want to put it that way. Randoms, as I look at the Emerald Exchange, it should be a 1 in 10 chance for the 100 times. I never get that in like thousands of spins for the wheel. Yeah, I mean, I think the other thing too is Hero Wars has openly said that the slice of the pie is not the true statistical odds of what you're gonna get. That times, what is it, 1,000 or 100 times. It's not statistically accurate representation on the wheel. It's not even odds. It looks like it's even odds, right? 1 in what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it's not right. This is like I want to say like a 2% chance. You got like a 5%, a 4%, and like 8% on the times 2, or maybe a 10% on the times 2, but everything else is like times 1. So I think that's misleading based on the size. You're not very likely to get some of those big hits. Okay, let's see. Airship. Did we claim everything here? We did. We didn't upgrade anything though, so we will. Satori, that last first item gets him 100 across the board. I'm looking to upgrade my Rufus right now. There we go. Got that a little stronger as well. And I should get a key for that. There we go. All right, so we got that out of the way. Let's go back here. Skip. Just gonna go ahead and do one of these matchups just so I don't have to do that intro again. And I want to look at the merchant. That's really what I want to do. Just quickly go over that again, see if there's anything new. Usually not, but sometimes I like to see if there is something new. I'm still working on finishing off my last pet, that Crow Chorus. He is a eyesore at 5 stars. I really want to get him to 6. Thank you, Prax. I appreciate the love. Yeah, I wonder if I would have to see if once, if I do end up passing that, I'd have to see if Atlanta's a viable option. I don't really know. I know some states allow for transfer of law licenses, but not all of them. So might have to study if I decide I want to do Atlanta. Don't really know how that goes. Won't know the results for a little bit longer here. But yeah. Gary says, are there going to be access for purchases and bundles? That's a great question. Honestly, I'm going to assume so, Gary. I think I would not be surprised. I wouldn't put it past Hero Wars to give us an option to buy like 5 or 6 of those axes by purchasing them in bundles. Would not surprise me at all. Kind of low move, but wouldn't surprise me in the least. I could totally see it. I think Hero Wars would make a lot of money that way, but like a limit of like you can get up to like 2 or 3 purchases or something crazy like that. But yeah, Atlanta's got a nice place. I know, I really like watching the Braves. So I mean that's always fun because they can hit. I don't know if anyone else follows baseball, especially in the Atlanta area, but the Atlanta Braves, they can hit. Ronald Acuna, fun to watch. Spencer Strider, anytime he's on the mound, great pitcher to watch as well. AJ Minter, great relief pitcher that I like watching. Yeah, they've just got some guys. Ozzie Albies, always fun. They've got a potent lineup. Matt Olson having a crazy good year. He's got 40-plus homers or something crazy. Yeah, Atlanta's got some good stuff out there, especially baseball-wise. And, I mean, obviously, I'm sure they've got other things as well. Atlanta Hawks. If you're a Trae Young guy, I know a lot of New York fans will not like him because he single-handedly destroyed the Knicks for a long time. But anyway, All right, let's see. Let's look at the sanctuary because that is the pet area that I was talking about. And I was just talking about Chorus and how we haven't really done too much with him as much as we would have liked to this point. So let's see. We got to go to the merchant, pick up those free. I say free. They're not free. They're free chaos particles. Let's take a look here. Chorus, how far off are we? Pretty dang close. Which really tempts me into seeing if I can get some eggs and seeing if I can pull these. I realize, obviously, most likely I'm just going to open 10, so nothing crazy. I probably won't get even like one soulstone, of course, just in case there is a one-day. Oh, we got 5. But, you know, there might be an event where we need a one-day pet egg opening. We'll hold off, even though I'm tempted to kind of just rip and see if we can get some chorus stuff. But in the meantime, we can upgrade our axle a little bit. Maybe we'll end up needing more chaos particles down the line. So right now we're just going to go up to 25. Call it good. We still have enough to upgrade a little bit more if we need. But yeah, getting axle closer to that completion. Same with Albus. Albus is done, right? As far as I know, there's no more +4 yet. Fingers crossed on that. But yeah, we're getting some progress done there. Asgard, time to get that update here. Praxis cost of living is lower in Atlanta as well. Something to consider for sure. John says you have to open 80 for the pet event. So, I mean, just like we opened up 80 summoning spheres for the Titan event, we will need to open up 80 pet eggs for the egg portion of the singular day, 2-day event. So we got some work to do there. Ascension Spire, really where I want to go. I think I hit the wrong thing though. Did we? Yeah, we hit Osh. It's okay. We'll go back to Osh and try to do a little bit of damage there. Did not collect any buffs, so we will be doing significantly less damage than I'd like. But that's okay. Hopefully we'll be able to get into a groove where we start attacking regularly throughout the day with those Osh minions, the ones that we fight like Monday through Thursday. You guys know what I mean. I'll have to get back in on that. But let's take a look at Ascension Spire. I haven't done really anything here. Need to take a look. Definitely should probably do a spin or two as well with the Astral Seer. Haven't done anything there either. So, you know, this is probably one of my weakest areas in the game in terms of focus. So definitely something I need to be more mindful of, just on a personal note. Okay, so there's that. We're getting close with some of these stronger heroes, which is nice. We got Ju now in a much better spot with this critical hit chance coming up next. Gold is not currently the issue, just the items is the issue. I'm really trying to push Isaac and Sebastian, but the problem is they both require the same type of items. So it's a little bit slow going there, but that's okay. We'll get back to it. Take a look at Aurora, hopefully, here. Oh, we skipped over Lars. That's fine, though, too. We can upgrade once there. Go back to Aurora here. Upgrade that health of hers. Then we can do the agility, or dodge. Magic attack. And strength, main stat. Get her up to that 4th echelon, close to it, I think, or third echelon, sorry. Let's see, Aurora's there. I think, yeah, we're still, Sebastian and Isaac needing the same items, super annoying. But it is what it is, super annoying. Okay, so we'll come back at some point and get some more upgrades here. But Lars is really kind of my primary focus at this time before I get further going on Krista. Mainly because I did just finish off Lars' items. Really makes him a little bit more valuable to me at this time. So we'll do that. Anthony says, why use the eggs? Get some pet soul chests from the Great Storm Shop. I will probably do that in the future here, but I would personally rather use my sanctuary eggs Really because of two reasons. So once, I mean, obviously once the egg event rolls around, or the pet event rolls around, I'll use those eggs. But the main reason is that in Hero Wars time, since they've had the pet soul chest, they always add new pets even into the pet soul chest, making the pet soul chest, in my opinion, more valuable than the hero soul chest, because they don't release all the heroes until like they slowly release them out. So with the pets, if you have the chest, the newer pets will eventually be put in there, and you don't have to necessarily get a new pet soul chest. So that is kind of my rationale or my reasoning as to why I won't just use those chests kind of as loosely as I do some of the other items. So that's my approach with it. But yeah. Yeah, Rantop, if you want, instead of posting it here in the live chat, post it in the Discord group and just say, hey, I mentioned this earlier. Here's the Strongford quiz PDF, or whatever. Put it in the Discord if you don't mind, Rantop. That would be the most useful. It can be after the stream, which we'll wrap up pretty soon here. I'm going to do the Astral Seer, and then after I do the Astral Seer, we'll get our one Osh hit in, and then I'm going to do the Discord change, and when that, or update in terms of having the new contest for September, and when that happens, feel free to put that quiz in the Discord. Just put in the general. I don't have a problem with it. I think if someone has a problem with it, I can copy and move somewhere else. But for now, just put in the general chat area, and we'll go from there. Let's see, Guild Raid. Let's get this going here. You can post it here too, Rantop, but I just think it'd be more useful to more people by putting it in the Discord, being completely transparent there. Maverick, hello. Thank you for joining the live stream. Practice the 150 Osh is so tough, even if your teams are 1.2 mil for all 5 teams. Prax, I agree with you on that front for sure. I struggle enough with level 160 with just my Jew team, the supposed Osh killing team. I struggle really tough, for me at least, with Osh, even with the best team here in level 160. So I don't think there's any shame in that. I mean, my other teams pretty much put up no damage. So I hear you, man. Probably should put Oliver on there. Didn't even check that. I just saw it wasn't Oliver. But whatever. It is what it is at this point. Anthony Smith says chorus are in the pet soul chest. Yeah, that's true. That is true. And it says you need 130 pet eggs, 80 for Great Storm, and 50 for one of the one-day events, which is the Sanctuary event. Okay, so we need a fair amount of eggs. We'll get around to that. I still have a bunch of what do you call it? Still have a bunch of those portal charges. Oh my goodness. Portal charges saved in my inventory, so we'll use those after we complete that prior adventure that I'll be waiting on for a little while for my guildmates. But yeah. Ray says, our guild is working through beating the level 150 Osh, finally knocking over the 140 every week. Consistency is good, and taking down an Osh, regardless of the level, always a proud accomplishment and really good step for the guild. So can't go wrong there. Also, I feel like Osh has gotten a little softer as of late. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe my team's improving a fair amount, but been dealing a lot more damage than I usually do. I'm not going to complain about it. So that's why it leads me to believe that it's possible that the Osh has become a little softer than he was. But 5 mil damage out of my Osh team I'll take. Would love 10, but 5 for now is and it's an improvement. I was at 3 mil pretty consistently for a while, stuck there. So we'll take 5 mil. We'll claim these guys here. Then we're gonna hop over to Discord and post up the contest for the web part of it, which will be Sundays, right? So starting next Sunday, we'll be having winners, and the Saturday part of the contest will be posted either before or after, for sure, the live stream tomorrow, which will be, not a long, it's Sunday. It's going to be a short stream. We've got football back, right, guys? So football on Sundays, and obviously we got NFL starting next week if anyone is into that. I'm pretty into that right now. We also have, obviously, college football started this last weekend, but really kind of the bigger name schools starting up this week and this weekend, really. I guess some schools still don't start till next weekend, but most everyone will be playing this week. So, lot going on right now. Very busy time. Start of the school year for a lot of folks. September. It's officially here. All right. So we've got that Asgard. Everything is in order. We're going to hop over to Discord and get the new September contest up and available. Anthony, nothing today, maybe tomorrow. And the biggest reason, because I want to finish giving out rewards, I don't want to give out rewards that I don't have for everyone. And obviously the September contest starts next week. So kind of promoting that right this particular second. But we will... Some of these names, guys, some people come up with some funny names. I promise that my buddy's name was not that before on Discord, but that's pretty funny. All right, let's see. We are going to put up a new contest here for web. Come on. September web contest. All right, so we posted that. We'll pin it as well. And that contest is up and running. I'm going to go ahead. Maverick's already in it. Love it. So you'll be in that contest. That's the web one. We'll put the Facebook up as well. September Facebook contest, right? And we got that one started as well. And now... this needs to be Facebook ID, and everything else looks good. All right, and we'll post this as well. Pin. There we go. The contests are now up for September Facebook and web. The videos for Saturday is not going to be up yet. It's going to be up either tomorrow before the stream or after the stream. So be on the lookout for that. Might be after. Depends on kind of how long the recording and sending out rewards goes. Got to look at a couple messages. I know I have a couple, 42 I need to go through. Those are the 3 that I left as unread, but I have 42 messages I need to go through, and I need to look at YouTube to send out those winners who are due from before. So I will be doing that here right after this live stream. So if you are owed a reward, let me know. I'm looking at you, Bass. Please do not forget to send me a message on Discord. And finally, CalNap, was it you? Who was it who wanted to post that link? Whoever wanted to post the link, which I thought was CalNap. Am I wrong? Regarding the link for helping out with the quiz, the Strong for quiz. Feel free to put that there as well. But yes, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me here on this Saturday, September 2nd stream. We'll be having winners starting next week for sure for the contest. Tomorrow we might have some winners. Not going to promise anything yet, but yes, we will be live. Thank you, Rantop, for putting that link in the Discord. Yes, plan currently prax is noon Eastern Standard Time. Probably 12:15. I always like to give myself that 15-minute window because I always forget like 1 or 2 things and it like pushes my schedule back just a little bit. But yes, goal is noon. Eastern Standard Time, and we will go from there. Anthony Smith says, can't wait until next week. NFL back. New England Patriots might still be a rebuild, but hopefully it's going to be better than it was last season. That's for sure. Who knows what will happen? All right, with that being said, guys, thanks so much for hanging out with me here on this stream. Look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. Have a great rest of your night.